And I know what a lot of you are probably thinking. You're probably thinking, where are the adult men in this community that are allowing this to happen? And the answer is complex but simple. I know it sounds paradoxical, but we could spend an hour on it or 10 seconds. We are living through what C.S. Lewis predicted as the men without chests. We are living through that right now. You should read Abolition of Man. It's a short, beautiful book. C.S. Lewis, one of the great authors of all time, definitely one of the greatest in the 20th century, of a society of men without chests, without courage, where we look around and we say, well, you know, I want to be tolerant. And this is where we as Christians have to be prayerful, but also very wise, which is if you love God, you must hate evil. Psalm 97:10. And this is the opposite of tolerance. This is forced tolerance now. No, it's worse than that. It's forced participation. That you are not allowed to now be on a volleyball team as a woman if you do not want to share the locker room with a man who makes you feel uncomfortable. All to not want to offend a single person. That's what happens when the strong do not protect the young. When the adults do not come in and set moral standards and moral boundaries. If you ask me, that's much more important than politics. That's much more important than red and blue and all that stuff. It's a question of right and wrong. It's a question of the moral compass of a society. And if there's just one thing, and it actually ties in beautifully to what Seth and I are going to talk about tonight, you can judge a society based on what people with strength do or do not do to protect those of people. You could call them weak, but that sounds insulting. People that are not as strong, people that are not as big, people that are not as powerful. Because a nation that says it doesn't matter if we abort 1 million lives every single year, why on earth would they then care about a teenager that has to do something that makes them uncomfortable? It's the same sort of moral slide that allows that to happen.